Yeah, I'll play. I'll absolutely. Can I eat SpongeBob first?
Well, we are so excited about today and just the celebration that Micah and Rylei are experiencing. Just honored to be a part of it. And this is about when we first encountered Rylei Walsh. And this is a story I'm sharing actually in the ceremony later on this afternoon, but I'll never forget Micah calling us on the phone, and he immediately asked to go to speakerphone so that Trisha could hear what he was about to say. And he starts talking about this girl that he met, that he went out on a date with, and we kept on asking him questions. And I said, "You sound really excited." And he said, "I'm not excited, I'm terrified." And I said, "Why are you terrified?" He said, "Dad, this is not the type of girl that you date. This is the type of girl that you marry."
My sweet, sweet Rylei, our day is finally here. For so long, it has seemed like a faint memory, close enough to faintly see, but far enough to only strangely recognize. Yet here we are.
I was talking to Marty and Michelle, and they reiterated to me a story of how Rylei first came in contact with Micah. And there was all these signs and wonders surrounding their first encounter together. She told them the story of meeting a guy named Micah, and then the chapel speaker that week spoke on the book of Micah, and then somebody gave her a card that had Micah chapter 6 verse 8 in it. It was like God was just aligning this one unique name into Rylei's heart. Micah chapter 6 verse 8 says, "He has told you, O man, what is good." And I think Rylei interpreted it that week to say, "He has told you that this man is good." You know, one of the most attractive things about your relationship is how well you both pursue God as you pursued one another. Each of you are the answer to a lifetime of prayers that we have prayed for you.
Today marks the beginning of us as one. It marks the end of ourselves. It's the beginning of choosing to think of you before I even consider myself.
The first thing I would encourage you to do is to pursue each other. Life will distract you. You're getting ready to enter a new phase of life in a new place with new roles and responsibilities, and it's going to be busy and stressful. And then when kids come into the picture, it's going to be even more busy and stressful. But what brought you to this day was your commitment to one another. And so I want to encourage you, don't forget what brought you to this moment. Don't forget to pursue each other. Love grows as you pursue your spouse. Secondly, forgive quickly. There's nothing that limits a marriage's ability to grow more than built-up resentment. You'll be tempted to hold a grudge and give the silent treatment. You'll be tempted to get even by being bitter, but fight against that temptation. There's something amazing that happens when grace is extended in a relationship. Intimacy is restored. And so I want to encourage you to forgive quickly.
Have lots of fun, and I know I don't need to tell you guys that because you guys already do that, and that's a good way to start out. So just enjoy life, enjoy people that you come across, enjoy your friends, enjoy this big world God gave us.
I remember when you guys first met, I thought, man, this is exactly the type of woman this child needs.
In a flash, this day will come and go, but I hope these vows I make to you before God and all these witnesses stand as pillars for years to come. With that said, I would be a fool to promise to you today promises that would be impossible to uphold 20 years from now. So please know I will not be promising to maintain a college athlete physique for the rest of my days, although I will try.
The first time we met Micah, said, I think he's the one. You're the one, Micah. It's great to have another son, and finally it's 3 on 3.
Our generation has become accustomed to chasing after the new, flashy, in thing, and then forgetting about it as soon as it loses its shine or luster. And today the world says that we are that after today, our love will slowly fade to a dull, steady nothingness that will be deemed an acceptable marriage. And so today, I get the chance to trailblaze our marital path down a new road. A road that becomes sweeter, stronger, and more intimate with time. A road that sees you as more beautiful at 71 than I do today at 21. A trail that is paved with consistency, faithfulness, blood, sweat, tears, forgiveness again, kindness, tenderness, and patience. I vow to choose you and pursue you over the temptations and distractions that life has to offer. To build a marriage that will leave a legacy for our children, their children, our generation, and this world to follow. I love you. And to fight for you. Not fight for you.
That was probably more accurate.